Hi, welcome back to another video. So before we start, I just want to say thank you so much for all the love on the last video. At the time of recording, it's got just over 1,000 views, which is crazy to me. But in today's video, I don't really have any rules for myself. I'm going to be finishing off projects I've started and then either given up on or just forgotten about that I've been meaning to do that I just have never got around to. And I don't know how long this video is going to be or how many days it's going to span over, how many things I'm going to get done. Honestly, I'm kind of just going to go with the flow a little bit. I will find some fun things and hopefully everything will go well. So the first thing, I am going to be finishing off these 2 crochet tops that I've made over the past week. And I've just got to add the finishing bits on the straps and add some lining. I learned how to make these straps by using this really helpful YouTube video. I feel like this is going to be a bit of a vloggy video, just because I'm updating every now and then, but like I said, I started at 9, now it's 10, and I did this much of a strap. Now I'm going to put the strap on, where am I putting it? I don't know. On here. So I had a film on, and obviously because it's sped up, my eyes are just flicking all over the place, so sorry it looks a bit scary. Then I finish off the straps, and the final result will be at the end of this video once I've added the lining and stuff like that. So this painting, I actually started it on a sleepover in very early August in 2022, I think. So as you can see, there was one finished mandala and then one nearly finished one. So I got my black acrylic pen that I started using in the first place and finished up that one and then started the other 2. Okay, so this is how it's looking now. Now I'm just going to put some black in the background here and here. So I've been working on finishing things for 3 or 4 hours now. I think I'm going to end it here for today. Hi, my hair is slightly wet, so that's why it looks weird and I've got it tied up. Anyway, it is the next day. It is 3:30 on Monday the 21st, I think? 21st of August. Today I'm going to be trying to line the inside of my crochet things that I finished off yesterday. So let's get into that now. Okay, so I'm sorry the angle is a little bit weird. I couldn't find a way to film me and the floor. Oh, there's some cardboard on. I'm going to start lining them now. So I started out by tracing and cutting along my shape, a centimetre bigger than my actual crochet piece. So I kind of have this at the moment. So hopefully I'll be able to fold these over and sew them to make like little hems, and then be able to sew this onto the back of my top. That's my plan anyway, and hopefully it goes well. Then I started pinning my fabric down. Hi, it's 5:30 now. I started this at 3:30 and I haven't got very far, and I'm realising that I'm really not enjoying this. So I have sewed this side, and this side. So I only have, I think 3 more. So it's about 7 o'clock right now. I'm not doing any more finishing things today, but I just wanted to show you a project that I'm working on from scratch. Just not part of this video, but just thought I'd show you anyway. I'm making some little gloves. They're very simple, just double crochets and then single crochets, 5 stitches along the bottom. I chain 25, double crochets on 20, and then singles on 5 of them at the bottom. I'm editing at the moment, and I just realised I never actually showed you the finished result, but they'll be along with everything else at the end of this video. Hi, so it is 10 whole days after I started this video. It's the 1st of September now, and it is about 6:30. And this next bit isn't really going to be an art portion. I'm just going to be hanging up clothes because I cleared out my entire wardrobe and now I need to hang up my clothes, and I just really don't have the motivation to do it. So I thought if I video it will help, and then also hopefully get me more motivated to finish this video because it has been ongoing for a while. I'm editing at the moment, and I just realised that I'm wearing the same outfit that I did in the beginning of this video. Anyway, I was sorting out all my clothes, and so I took them all out because they've all been in the bottom of my wardrobe for like ages. And yeah, I just thought I'd time-lapse me hanging them up because then I'd like have motivation to do it, you know what I mean? I finally hung up all of my clothes. They've been sat on my floor for like 3 days, so I'm glad I did it. And the rest of my clothes are either in there, or in these drawers. So the next time you're going to see me is at my grandma and grandpa's house, and I'm going to hopefully be weaving in some of the ends of these granny squares. Hi, so it's quite a few hours later. I have sewn together most of this. I did have a few breaks in between, but it's looking really good. The last bit I've got to do... I've sewn on the wrong side. Basically, this square is meant to go here. That's a bit of a problem. Actually, it's not. Because you're supposed to like fold it up like this, but if I fold it across and then have this as the top instead, I think it'll still work. So I just fold that like that and that like that. Hopefully that'll work. If not, I will just take it apart and restart this square. But I will show you when that bit is done. Okay, so it is all sewn together now. It is actually into a bag shape. I need to weave in all of these ends of where I sewed it all together because I did do it in like sections. But I actually really like it, and sorry I didn't time-lapse me doing any of it. I've just been watching things on my phone and I can't record and watch at the same time. But yeah, I'm going to weave in all the ends and then put straps on it. It's been a few hours, but I had a little break and finished the bag. I'm actually really happy with it, and I really like it. But again, it's not completely finished, and just like the tops I made earlier in this video, I would like to try and line it, and the hand sewing didn't really go very well last time, so my mum has very kindly let me borrow her sewing machine. Just want to make it very clear that I am in no way someone that sews a lot. I've only been crocheting for a few months, and I have only used a sewing machine I think twice, and it was like years ago. So I went into my mum's room and I couldn't really talk in there, so I'm just going to do a voiceover, but as you can see I started tracing out my shapes, again a centimetre bigger than my actual crochet things. So I have cut my two pieces out for these two tops. Anyway, obviously they're a lot bigger than the actual top because I've left about this much. They're very uneven, by the way, I'm sorry about that. I'm going to pin it all. I've already pinned this one. I think I'm going to do this one first because it's all just straight lines and I think this will be a bit easier. This is my first time using a sewing machine in a very long time, so hopefully it will go alright. I think I'm going to start on this side. Oh, I need to raise up the needle, don't I? How do I put the thing down? Yay! I just realised I didn't go back. I didn't like lock in the stitch on this side. But hopefully it'll be fine. But now I'm gonna go back and forth so it like, I don't know what it does actually, but it does something. Then all the thread and stuff got tangled, so I had to rethread the sewing machine and it was a bit of chaos. And here's the first finished piece. Then I started working on the top with the curved bits, and this was a bit more difficult, so I had to keep checking that it still fit on the top. Then I started tracing out the fabric for the bag, and although this was the hardest, I actually found it the most enjoyable because I did kind of a rounded square and then had to sort it out where I had like little bits of triangles at the top by the straps. And yeah, it was a lot of going back and forth, but here is the finished shape. Then I pinned it all, and this was kind of a bit tricky because I had to do it on like 2 separate layers to do the triangles where the straps are. You'll see when I actually sew it onto the bag, but yeah, as you can see, it's kind of a weird shape. So it is a few hours later. I'm sorry I couldn't really talk while I was filming any of that. Hopefully I've put some voiceovers or stuff on my editing. But this is the inside of the bag, or what the inside of the bag is going to be. This bit you're not going to be able to see any of this line things, because it's going to be inside but like with the crochet over the top, if that makes sense. Hi, so it's the next day, it is the 4th of September, and I am going to be finally putting the lining onto my actual crochet pieces. I have a lot of embroidery thread, and so I thought if I could find colours that will sort of match, I might be able to just sew it on with that. I'm so slow at hand sewing, this took me like way too long. Then I moved on to the next top, and as you can see by my amazing gestures, I sewed on the start of the few curves, and yeah, this one was quite annoying to sew on, but it turned out alright. Hi, I've finished sewing, but before I put it on, I just want to show you how neat this bit is, because I'm not very good at hand sewing usually, as you can see by the bits down here. I've done the first corner and it's looking really neat. This side is definitely a lot better than that side. So I have completely finished the lining of my bag, which means all the things that I planned to line today I have done. I'm really happy with how it's turned out, and I think it looks really nice, and I'm really happy with how I did the lining. I think I did it really well. Hi, it is the next day. It is Tuesday the 5th, I think? Yeah, 5th of September, and I'm going to be trying to finish off this diamond painting that I started months ago. So my tripod thingy is quite broken, so that is why you can't see the entire thing. I'll do like a full shot of it when it's all done, but yeah, sorry about that. I know it looks a little bit squished. Hi, I'm editing this a little bit later than I edited the other bit, so I sound ill, sorry, but if you don't know how diamond painting works, basically you have these little tools with gel inside, and as you can see here, I'm just taking the old gel out of them. Then you get another little gel square thingy and try and stamp it with the tools to kind of pick it up inside the little like bit to pick it up. I don't know what it's called actually. Then you use this little tray to put the beads into and kind of shimmy them around until they lay flat so you can pick them up with one of the tools. Okay, I've now been working on this for about 2 hours. It doesn't look like it will take that long, but it really does. It's quite annoying and fiddly, but I'm really glad that I'm nearly done with it. But as you can see, all of the background is just black with a few of these dark greys, and obviously that's going to take quite a long time, so I think I'm going to leave that for a little bit. I'm going to go and dye my hair again, and then I will come back and finish it in a bit. While I'm doing this background, I just want to apologise again for this video taking so long. I could have very easily done all of this in like 2 or 3 days, but I just haven't had the motivation, and I also haven't had a proper tripod that like works, so hopefully I'm going to save up and get a new one of them. But yeah, sorry about that. We're so close to 100 subscribers, so hopefully I'll get to that after I post this video. Thank you for all the love and support, and I hope you enjoy the following videos whenever they may be, even if they're like months away. I'm very sorry for the slightly damp hair, it's still drying from when I dyed it, but as you can see, it is a lot more red or pink, raspberry, than it was before. Anyway, I've done a lot of diamond painting today, so I think I'm going to stop for now. Hi, so it is another week later, which means I am like basically a month in, and I'm finally going to make myself finish this. So I just have this bit to do, but it takes a very long time. But yeah, hopefully I'll be able to do it tonight. It is Sunday the 10th, I think. Anyway, this took ages, but it was quite enjoyable because it was all just 1 or 2 colours. Okay, I've been working on this for quite a while. I only have some little bits to do here and there, and then just the rest of this black. And then I think I have a few greys somewhere here around this flower. But yeah, apart from that, I am pretty much nearly done. So I will see you when it is finished. So I have finished quite a lot in this video. It hasn't felt like a lot because I've been doing it over the span of a few weeks. And a lot of it has been crochet, so I hope you don't mind that. I'm going to show you it all individually. So the first things are the tops. Obviously I finished crocheting them and then added liner and stuff. I'm quite happy with how they turned out. And then I didn't really make these gloves in the video, it's actually on my TikTok, but I'm quite happy with these as well. And my favourite thing that I made in this video, or finished at least, was this bag. I've already used it a few times and I think it's going to be really helpful, and I love this one. And I'm so glad I finally finished this painting. Obviously this has been the one that's been ongoing for the longest. I started it over a year ago at a sleepover, so I'm so glad it's finally finished. As well as this diamond painting, which, although it did take me a really long time, I think it looks so nice. And then this is everything all together. Sorry the lighting looks a bit weird here, but I've done so much in this video and with so many hours of work. So yeah, I have finally finished with this video. Thank you so much for watching and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!